All right, Triggles, what's happening? It's
game day.
Yes, it is! We are home today. We are off to the Hive. It is Barnet v Wycombe Wanderers. Now, this is our second game in the space of 4 days. Now, Wycombe Wanderers' nickname is the Chairboys, dating way back since 1887, mainly because, well, yeah, you guessed it, they made chairs. And rumour had it that they was all going to actually give up on football and carry on making chairs, but then a little shop called IKEA came about and, well, let's be honest, they make everything, don't they? Even meatballs. Anyway, that's enough of chatting bollocks. Let's get into the football news. Now, Wycombe are currently sitting 13th. They've got a bit of an outside chance of making a playoff. Now, Wycombe's last 5 games have been 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. And the last 5 away have been 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. And them 3 wins are actually coming on the bounce. So it's just our luck that we actually play a team that's hit a bit of form now. Hey, typical. Now, Wycombe's danger man, if selected, could be the beast, Adi Akifenwa, who has 11 in 38 appearances. He's got nothing on a kindy. Scott Cashket, who's got 9 in 18 appearances. And Joe Jacobson leads the way with most assists with 8 in 35. Last time Barnet met Wycombe earlier on in the season ended in a 2-0 win to the Bees. Goals coming from Mauro Velletti and John Akindi. But the last time Barnet played Wycombe at home and actually beat them was way back in 2013. A 1-0 win to the Bees, Jake Hyde getting the only goal of that game. So unless you've been living under a rock and you haven't heard the news, Kevin Nugent has been relieved of his duties. Now, I know it sounds a little bit cliche coming from me because I know a few of you knew I wasn't his biggest fan, but let's be honest, at the beginning when he started, I was willing to give him a chance. 6 games in, I was still going, let's give him a chance and go for it. By that 7th game, when we lost away to Notts County to 10 men, that was enough for me. That's when I saw that this man is bringing nothing to this club. We are not moving forward, and we've actually gone backwards from being in the playoffs to dropping down to 15th, and we hadn't had a win. It's time to go. That's when I knew this guy's not the right man for the job. It's nothing personal. I just didn't want you at my club anymore. I didn't see where our next win was going to be coming from. I didn't see what you could bring to us. So thanks for, well, no. See you later! So Rossi's got to be taking charge of today's game. I don't know if it's just for today or it's going to be till the end of the season. Personally, I'd say give him till the end of the season. There's only 4 games left. No point bringing someone in now who's going to start chopping and changing. Rossi knows the players inside and out. Hopefully he can get them motivated and they play for him and then we can go forward. Because Wyatt, he was in charge before. We was getting a few results. Yes, I know I was a little bit critical before, but let's be honest, it was a duo in charge and they wasn't always seeing eye to eye. So that's why I was losing my rag as well. But now that it's one singer, one song, hopefully we can start putting a few wins together. I'm looking forward. Let's get behind Rossi. Let's get behind the boys. Let's try and get a big finish to the end of this season. Now, the team news isn't in yet, but once that's in, I will bring that to you. But just on a side note, I want to say a massive thank you. All the subscribers that have subscribed, I had a look and I've hit over 500. I can't believe it. I am genuinely in shock that people actually want to sit here and watch me chat shit. Thank you so much. Make sure you keep watching though, yeah? Tell all your friends to subscribe as well, yeah? Because like I said, I'm skint. I need the money. And let's be honest, we all know I'm YouTube sensation now, don't we? Right, so the team's in and we're going with Stevens in goal, Elliot Johnson, Santos, Weston, John Akindi, Campbell-Ryce, Harry Taylor, Solomon, Jack Taylor, Velletti, Clough. Nelson's on that bench, Bother's on the bench, Coulson, Tatonda, Sam McKindy as well. Duncan, what do you think of the team?
Well, funny enough, I'm not talking about the team, I'm talking about him for a minute. Because, a few weeks ago, I asked him to calm down and get behind Nugent when he first started. And you know what, to be fair to him, he did. And to begin with, he got right behind him, as we all did. And I think he gave him a good chance. And he didn't slag him off to begin with. But then I think he said what we all feel. Fuck off, Nugent. And good luck. As for today, it's all right, a good team. I wish Rossi well. I hope he does, whatever I think of Barnet or the team. I think Rossi gets us out the shit again. He's a good club man. And I, for one, will get right behind him for the rest of the season. As will he. But yeah, here we go, 3-1 today, Matt, 3-1.
We'll wait and see what happens. Now let's go to Big Nose, because Big Nose is in.
I think the score's going to be 2-1 win to Barnet, but I do think Adi Akifenwa is going to be hard to deal with. It's going to be a battle, he is a beast.
21 minutes in, Wycombe 1, Barnet 0. Stayed by Elliot Johnson, lost the ball, a little bit sloppy. That guy took like a 25-yard shot. James Stevens off his line, he's noticed it, he's gone for it, it's gone in. 1-0 Wycombe. Been all Barnet up until that point. Okay, so it's half time, it's Barnet 0, Wycombe 1. Pretty much the same old story. Loads of possession, no end product. To be honest with you, we wasn't really doing much. We was controlling the game a lot. Their goal came from a little mistake, which is a shame. And now it seems like we're playing up against 12 men. This ref is absolutely embarrassing. I know I don't like to give a ref a bad rep, but he's got to be one of the worst refs I've seen in my life. Some of these decisions have just been shit. Unfortunately, it's just a mistake that's caused this. We need to stay positive and carry on. I'm just going to go straight to Duncan. Duncan.
I never thought I'd say this at this stage of the season, but as it stands, we're safe from relegation. Newport are losing, so that's good. Now, back to this game, as Matt said, refs having a shocker. Absolute shocker.
I like that.
Probably the worst performance I've seen this season from a ref-wise. Again, Elliot Johnson had a bit of a nightmare. I'd like to see it again. I don't want to slag him off too much. He might have slipped over and therefore just swung his boot through it from 40 yards. It wasn't Jamie's fault. Jamie was hopeless out of position. He wasn't expecting that. Went in. Other than that, their keeper, to be fair, pulled off an absolute wonder double save. It's a good save in the first place, and then somehow he got to the second one. You know, let's just play for a bit of pride and passion now, and hopefully at least get an equaliser. And come on, you know, they're there for the taking. But we'll see. Anyway, back to Matt.
So yeah, Sam Saunders scored the goal for Wycombe, and to be honest with you, we were saying that he actually looks quite dangerous, and he just put his foot through it, and he's managed to do. Corners have been quite poor. Again, no end product. Rice Campbell can't beat the first man. Shomerton's hitting it straight into the keeper's arm. We need to make these chances count. Kinney needs a bit more support up front. Go on! Oh! Jack Taylor with a chance. Marrow inches away from it. Pretty much been our best chance this second half. Curtis Weston hit the bar, we got tipped over, it's a corner. Oh! Unlucky. Free header, Clough couldn't convert. Bother, brilliant shot, it's hit the post. What more do we do to score a goal here? Vletti's coming off, Sam McKindy's coming on making his debut. Going up front with his brother. Hopefully we can get a goal. This is absolutely embarrassing. The ref has just gave Wycombe a penalty. Funny that he didn't see the shirt pulls and the pushing in the back of our players in their box. And second it goes up there.
What a joke. What a joke of a referee. Worst ref I've ever seen in 40 years of watching football. Absolutely just
second it goes up the other end. He gives them a penalty in the 89th minute. Fucking embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. 2-0. Embarrassing. Been undone by the fucking ref more than anything. And the officials. They're all fucking wank. Guess what? Our player's been pulled down in the box again. Oh, and he books our player! Embarrassing. When you watch this back, ref, you're going to be embarrassed. Absolutely embarrassed. I don't know where you got your licence from, mate, but it's probably out of a fucking cereal box. So I just got back to the car and the game finished Barnet 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2. Now, despite the result of Barnet losing again, I'm not actually that disappointed with the performance. I thought we played really well. We was just undone by some sloppy play, little individual errors, and mainly Wycombe Wanderers fucking cheating and the ref as well. It might sound like I'm sounding bitter, but it was a joke, an absolute joke. The time wasting by Wycombe, the fouls. Wycombe's number 25, Saunders, should have been sent off. A dirty kick out on Jack Taylor. Disgusting. How the lino never saw that was embarrassing. Jack Taylor said to the lino, "You're going to do something about it," and all we got was the thumbs up. And yeah, just wait a minute, mate. Wait till the ball's out of play and I'll tell the ref. Once again, he's bottled it. Wycombe's number 2, John Batty, loves to pull shirts a bit, don't he? Yep, we never get nothing. Funny that. The second that Wycombe go at the other end, they get given a penalty straight away. Walking away, man, the Wycombe fans that said, "I don't know how Barnet never got a penalty." Now, I don't know if they're taking the piss or they are being genuinely sincere on that one, but this was the worst ref I've ever seen in my life. Now, I don't want to sound too bitter here, but the ref, Gavin Ward, you are an embarrassment. When you watch this back, and if you still think that you made the right call on the day, you seriously need your eyes tested. You need to have your licence taken away from you because you are not fit to referee a game. It's embarrassing. I would actually like to give Wycombe some credit here, but just because of the way that you set yourself out, you're just cheating dirty bastards. I'm not actually going to give you anything. If it makes me sound bitter, I'd rather hold my hands up and say, yeah, you was the better team, you actually beat us, well done, than actually lose by fucking cheating, playing into the ref's hands. Disgusting. That's not how football's meant to be. Football is a man's game, and it's a fair game. Not fucking throw myself on the floor and hope to get the best out of it. Now, I don't want to keep going on about Wycombe or the ref. Let's talk about Barnet. Now, again, we looked really good today. We played some nice football. It was just a couple of individual errors, unfortunately, that did cost us the game, despite the referee. John Akindi I felt sorry for him again. He was so isolated. He needs more support. Throw his brother up there. Give Sam a little bit more longer than 5-10 minutes. I know he's bleeding into the team, and that was his first appearance for the club. Maybe throw Vletti up there as well. Mix it up against Hartlepool, because one up front, it's not really working a great deal because he hasn't got much coming towards him. Now, I thought Campbell-Ryce had a really good game today, but sometimes the end product wasn't always there. Be it if it was a cross, a corner, whatever. But then you could argue maybe our players need to make themselves a little bit more available. Gamble, get on the end of it. It did change up a little bit in the second half. It was a bit more attacking, a bit more flair came about. And when Bother came on, it opened it up a little bit more. But again, what more could we do? We hit the post, we hit the bar. Our keeper pulled off 2 fantastic saves. saves, I'll give him to credit to that. You can't argue, what more could we do? And again, it's typical Barnet, ain't it? You know, all the possession in the world, you just can't finish. Maybe that's where it comes down to. We need more support up front for Akindi. And like I said, despite the result, I do hope that Rossi stays in charge for the remainder of the season. It's good to see him back in and the passion that he brings with it. You can see that he wants us playing the right way, on the floor, passing and moving. Compared to what Wycombe done, it was just a long ball all the time. And again, without me sounding like sour grapes here, it clearly works for them because they obviously got the win today, despite the ref fucking helping them out. I'm not going to go on for too long, guys, because I think I've pretty much covered everything. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result we wanted. We are away to Hartlepool this Saturday. Another tough game because they are trying to stay into the Football League. It's a long slap for us. Hopefully, we can try and come away with a win. So that's all I've got for you at the moment, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, any comments below. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. Share this video with all your friends. You know, YouTube sensation and all. But it's a long drive to Hartlepool, so I need the money. So until next time,
See you later.
see you later.